YouTube, what is up? Time for Pickems. Just checking in on the Pacific one. We're doing okay. Went down a little bit. I need PaperX to kind of clean up. We had DRX going on a run. That did not happen. We had Genji going on a run. We all know what happened there. Yeah, slept on Talon. For sure, slept on Talon. Okay, Americas. Let's get into this one. We've got playoffs coming in. We caught up a little bit. We're doing a little bit better. I think a lot of people got this week wrong, so that kind of helped me out. Lev against C9. I'm going for C9. I explained it a little bit on Plat Chat, but I don't have the best argument for this one. The only argument I have is that they haven't kind of played against teams that are on their level. They've only played teams like Sentinels or G2 who are better, and then they haven't played against those like middle of the pack where I think they are on the same level as those guys. I think is kind of the main thing, because obviously they played like 2G, EG, and Furia, and they handled it well. Lev, I think, are really good, but I think at the moment people are too high up on them just because of what happened against 100 Thieves. I think they played 100 Thieves on two really weak maps, which makes them look a little bit better than they are. So that's why I'm going for C9. This is more just, I think more people are going to go for Lev, and I want to, if I want to get up here, I got to go for something a little risky, and I feel like, not saying this is super risky, but I think that most people would have Lev winning this from what we've seen. G2 against 100 Thieves. I think 100 Thieves, I was really high up on them. Their bind and their corrode is insanely high level. Their other maps are really struggling right now, and I should have seen it coming more with the Kess stuff, but I think I just got caught up in seeing those two maps, and I was like, damn, they just got it solved instantly. So I think G2, Baby Bay's been playing great. I can't doubt them on this one. Then we have, let me zoom this in a little bit. Then we have Lev against Crew. Now, in Plat Chat, we went pretty heavy with Crew, but honestly, because I have C9 winning this, I'm not believing in the Crew run. I just think they're getting so tilted when I watch them. I think all of them, well, some of them individually are playing great in their own moments, but it never happens at the same time. Could I see them going on a run? Sure. Do I believe in it this time? I don't, from what I've seen. I just think they make too many mistakes. They get too tilted. They mess up too much for me to put them above Lev. Sato's just sick, and just the vibes of this team look great. And if we're just going straight off vibe off, I think Lev just looks way more fun to be on that team. 100 Thieves against EG. I think 100 Thieves would be fine against this, especially as EG likes Corrode. They would get at least one of their good maps, and I don't think EG would win on the maps that I think 100 Thieves are bad at, just because I think EG are equally bad. I would say I think EG would win Lotus probably, but then I think that's it. I think that's where I stop there. So might be a 2-1, but I would say 2-1 to 100 Thieves here. Sentinels against C9, I'm pretty much going to go Sentinels. NRG against G2. Everyone was kind of down on NRG a little bit in Plat Chat, but I'm just thinking they look better and better every single week. Do they look good enough to beat G2? No, but when we get to here, we might have to have a lot to think about it. Sentinels against G2. Dude, this is going to be fun because Sentinels abused Baby Bear a little bit first week back, and actually, I think he's going to be able to hold his own here pretty well. So I need to have a lot to think about this. C9 against 100 Thieves. I gotta click C9. I think the maps are gonna just haunt them too much in terms of 100 Thieves. I would love to see a turnaround. I just like this team, but it's just a map thing. It really is. So yeah, I gotta back C9 on this one. Could be close though. Could definitely be close. But I would imagine C9's too smart to let the good maps through, is where I view it. NRG against Lev. I would back NRG from what I've seen, even though this should be really close. But again, I think week after week, NRG are getting better. NRG against C9. I think I would back NRG for that as well. And then Sentinels against G2. We've got to think about this one more. I'm going to go with Sen, just because I think they might try and push Baby Bay again. I think they're going to try and do the same thing that they did, which worked out really well for them, but I think Sentinels have improved since that game as well. That's what I'm thinking. I could easily see G2 winning this. Do I have some kind of upset here for NRG, G2? If NRG get here, they are already through. And I think that would be enough for them to chill. I'm not going for a big risk on this one. I said I needed to, but I'm hoping that some of these are risky enough in terms of the C9 one. Sentinels, G2. I think I got Sen winning it all. Wait, in a rematch? Double map veto? Sure, let's just back Sentinels for this one. I actually feel okay about some of this. The one that I feel least confident about is probably Lev C9. And yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, next we got EMEA. Where is EMEA? Here we go. For EMEA. We're doing pretty rough here. Well, yeah, we're doing pretty rough. How did we do last week? 4 out of 6. Fnatic against BBL. This could be interesting. I think Fnatic has a pretty rough map pool at the moment, so that's definitely interesting. I think BBL could win this, but I've got to back Fnatic just because it's Fnatic. Na'Vi should be fine against Giants. I think Na'Vi looks really good. So good that, honestly, I think this Na'Vi Liquid game will be an absolute banger. Heretic should be fine against Fnatic with the map pool. BBL K-Corp. From what I saw from K-Corp against Liquid, I'm not on board as much as I would love to see them at Champs. I think that the dream is kind of ending here. Giants against Vitality. I'm going to back safe. I'm probably going to back safe quite a lot more than other people. Just because, dude, it's safe, and as long as he doesn't have to do any IGL stuff, he's such a hard carry if you put him on Duelist. So I'm hoping he's on Duelist for these games. Liquid against Na'Vi. I'm going to back Liquid, although I can really see Na'Vi causing an upset here. I think Na'Vi are great at the moment. So great that I would actually have them beating BBL. It's worked well for me because every time I say that BBL are going to lose, pretty much, they win. So Yampi can't be too angry at this one. He's actually been asking me to pick against him. So this is a win-win for me. But I think this is like a 50-50 game. So going for Na'Vi's good here. Is this a 50-50 game? Not really. Fnatic is still on top. And I think it will stay that way. Na'Vi against Fnatic. Dude, I'm going to back Na'Vi. Let's back Na'Vi a little bit. I think Heretic should be winning this. And then Liquid. Okay, I'm going to go with a theory here. Okay, this is really bold. I'm going to go with a theory here that Liquid have played so many games this year that Na'Vi will be feeling will want it more. Is that even a thing here? The Liquid won a trophy? Yeah, okay. I couldn't even persuade myself with that one. I think it's this. That's what I'm going to go with. What will probably actually happen is probably Fnatic will win because that's what always happens, but it's time to... I can't actually believe in them to win until I see visually their maps get better. So I would say that they should be struggling here a little bit. But obviously they're still qualifying. If this all happens, it would be Heretics, Liquid, Fnatic, and then who would actually go through in terms of points? Let's find out with Liquipedia. Because I'm pretty sure that Na'Vi doesn't have enough points. This would give them 4 points over BBL. Okay, so this would qualify Na'Vi, and BBL wouldn't make it if this happened. That's kind of interesting. Wait, it would give them 3 points, but that's still enough. No, we'll give them 4 points. Yeah. Last thing, we got VFL. Just wanted to check in. The main thing that matters here nope. The main thing that matters, we came 186th. Shout out to everyone coming in the top 200. And that means that we don't have to shout out TMV because he came 238th. I will say if you missed out on this, that it will be back for Champs. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to everyone that made the top 100. It's coming back for Champs. It's really... I enjoy it a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's great for the game. So if you want to check it out, then go check it out. For Champs, it's a lot of fun. There isn't any prizes yet, but maybe we can bully TMV into giving us some prizes, because that'd be really cool. Okay, thanks so much, everyone. Let me know in the comments who you have winning. What's the hardest thing? Okay, no. Let me know in the comments who is qualifying from 4th spot in EMEA and 3rd and 4th in Americas. Obviously, We've got Liquid, Fnatic, Heretics. Who's the fourth in the EMEA? Who is going to be the third, fourth with Sentinels and G2 in Americas? All right, peace everyone. Bye bye bye.